Verona. For a while I take my leave, to see my friends in Padua, but all of my best beloved and proved friend Horencio, and I trow this is his house. Here, sirrah, Grumio, knock, I say.
Knock, sir. Whom should I knock? Is there man has refused your worship?
Villain, I say, knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir, what am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say, knock me at this gate, and rap me well, or I'll knock your knives pate.
My master has grown quarrelsome. I should knock you first, and then I know after who comes by the worst.
Will it not be? Faith, sirrah, and you'll knock. I'll ring it. I'll try how you can so fa and sing it.
Help, masters, help! My master is mad.
Now, knock when I bid you, sirrah, villain.
How now? What's the matter, my old friend Grumio, and my good friend Petruchio? How do you all at Verona?
Signor Horenzo, come you part the fray? Cantudo il coro ben trovato, may I say?
Alla nostra casa ben venuto, molto onorato, signor mio Petruchio. Rise, Grumio, rise, we will compound this quarrel.
Nay, 'tis no matter, sir, what he legis in Latin. If this be not a lawful case for me to leave his service, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and rap him soundly, sir. Well, was it fit for a servant to use his master so, being perhaps, for I ought to see, 32 a pip out? Whom would to God I had well knocked it at first, then had not Grumio come by the worst.
A senseless villain, good Horencio, I bade the rascal knock upon your gate, and could not get him from my heart to do it.
Knock at the gate! O heaven, spake you not these words plain? Sirrah, knock me here, rap me here, knock me well, and knock me soundly? And come you now with knocking at the gate?
Sirrah, be gone, or talk not, I advise you.
Petruchio, patience, I am Grumio's pledge. Why, this is a heavy chance twixt him and you, your ancient, trusty, pleasant servant Grumio. And tell me now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world to seek their fortunes farther than at home, where small experience grows, but in a few, Signor Horencio, thus it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased, and I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best as I may. Crowns in my purse I have, and goods at home, and so am come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, shall I then come roundly to thee, and wish thee to a shrewd, ill-favoured wife? Thou thanks me but a little for my counsel, and yet I'll promise thee she shall be rich, and very rich, but thou too much, my friend, and I'll not wish thee to her.
Signor Horencio, twixt such friends as we, few words suffice, and therefore, if thou know, when rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, as wealth is burden of my wooing dance, be she as full as the Florentine love, as old as Sybil, and as cursed and shrewd as goddess Xanthippe, or a worse. She moves me not, or not removes, at least, affection's edge in me, where she is rough as are the swallowing Adriatic seas. I come to wive it wealthily in Padua. If wealthy, then happily in Padua.
Nay, look you, sir, he tells you flatly what his mind is. Why give him gold enough and marry him to a puppet or aglet baby, or an old trot with ne'er a tooth in her head, though she have as many diseases as 52 horses? Why, nothing comes amiss, so money comes withal.
Petruchio, since we are a step thus far in, I will continue that I broached in jest. I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife, with wealth enough and young, and virtuous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is fault enough, is that she is intolerable pursed, and shrewd, and froward, and so beyond all measures that, were my state far worser than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Horatio, peace, thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me her father's name, and this enough, for I will board her through the chide as loud as thunder when the clouds in autumn crack.
Her father is Baptista Minola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Katharina Minola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know her father, though I know not her, and he knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep, Horatio, till I see her, and therefore let me be this bold with you, to give you over at this first encounter, unless you will accompany me thither.
I pray you, sir, let him go while the humor lasts. Oh, my word, and she knew him as well as I do. She would think scolding would do little good upon him. She may perhaps call him half a score knaves or so. Why, that's nothing.